So you're excited after all?
I guess. A little.
That's a nice change of pace. Your bag looks pretty bulky. What have you got in there?
Why do you need to know?
You brought your notebook, didn't you? Casey.
I'm still gonna help. I'll help and I'll write my article. I don't get why it's such a big deal.
It's a distraction. You've always got your nose in that thing. Casey, look, I need your cooperation. Your help today.
Making sure old people don't kick the bucket.
Casey, that's a bit crass. Imagine if you were stuck in bed all day. No one coming to visit you, not even your family.
Heaven.
Pardon? It's only for a few days. Just be good, please.
Give me a sec. All good now. See you later, Mrs. Beaumaris.
Thanks, Ted.
So what are you going to be up to?
I'm helping my mum.
Mrs. B, good luck.
Casey, come on. Kick the bucket is a phrase you can leave at the door, by the way. I don't want any cheek from you around the oldies. Respect, please. All right, here we are.
Now, who are you?
Casey.
Casey. Wonderful name. Very original. I'm Esther. Nice to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go solve a mystery about a goat.
Casey, come here.
She said she's up for it.
Right, okay. All right. Lily, this is Casey.
Hi, Casey.
I'll be busy in the general ward, so come see Lily if you need anything. Now, your job is to go to each of the patients' rooms and spend some time with them. Oh, Lily, did you find a spare fob watch?
Yeah, I think so. It's here somewhere.
See if the patients need anything, but otherwise just give them a bit of company. Got that?
Yeah, found it.
Great. All right. Catch you later, Case.
Bye, Mum.
Okay, here you go. You can use it to keep track of the time. A lot goes on in a hospital. You can't be everywhere at once. I'll be busy today, so you're going to have to choose how you spend your own time.
What do you do?
Oh, me? Well, I'm a nurse, so some days it feels like a bit of everything. A lot of everything. When Joni quit, she left some big shoes to fill. The main thing is we've got to make sure the patients don't feel neglected. All right. Now, Mrs. Vaughan's room is just down the hall. That's a good place to start. She's really friendly. If I'm not off doing something, I'm usually just here. So head back anytime you need help.
Hello, dear. Come in, come in. Casey Beaumaris. My, you must have grown a mile a minute since I last saw you. How tall you've grown.
Nice to see you, Mrs. Vaughan.
Ida. Please, Ida. We're all friends here. Welcome to the hospital. Come in, please. Make yourself at home.
This feels weird.
What does, dear?
Just, I don't know. Are you okay with me being in your room?
Oh, of course. Let me let you in on a secret. We oldies love company. We'll just tell you if we want some time to ourselves.
But what should I be doing?
Just do whatever you're comfortable with, dear. Be sure to enjoy your day today.
What was your childhood like?
Oh, my childhood. Let me think. It was quite a while ago now. What do you want to know?
When were you born?
A revealing question, but I'll bite. 'Twas the year 1899. The turn of the century was upon us. I was born just before Confederation, back when this was the colony of Victoria.
Did you go to school?
School? Oh, no. There were no schools around here back then. Only farms and mines.
What was your family like?
My family. All right, give me a moment. Well, my father worked in the coal mines. That's why we came down here. My family. My mum was busy all the time. By the time I was born, there were 4 of us. Soon to be more on the way. I don't know how she did it.
Back, Mrs. Vaughan. Hi there, Casey. Want to top up?
Oh, yes, please.
How are you two getting on?
Good.
Good stuff.
Thank you, dear.
All right. I'll see you later today, Mrs. Vaughan. You too, Casey.
Bye-bye.
What was your mum like?
I loved her. But is it strange to tell you that I didn't really know her? Between raising 7 children, tending our garden and animals, clothing, meals, church on Sunday, she passed when I was in my 20s, sad to say. Same as my father. But he passed from black lung.
What was your dad like?
Dad? Well, he was a good man, a hard man. Before here, he was up in Kalgoorlie. We couldn't be with him then. It was too remote. Down here, he said, everything was soft and easy. Only a few miles to the beach. That's from where we lived back then. Papers come on the day they're printed. He treated us kids like city folk.
There was a nurse that quit recently. Joni?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a little while. Yes, Joni.
Do you know why she quit?
No, I don't. Well, I could guess at it, I suppose. She didn't seem very happy here. She was under a lot of stress.
When did she leave?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. It was a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Perhaps a month. I lose track of time up here.
I wonder where she is now.
Me too. Hopefully she's found something she's happier with.
Do you know anything about this airship?
A little, I suppose.
I thought you had been up here for a while.
Well, yes, a few months now. But I was only really told what was in the brochure.
What did the brochure say?
Just that this ship used to be a luxury German airliner. Luxury amongst the clouds. Oh, Mr. Bruce would be a good person to ask. He was a passenger on the ship, I believe, back when it was in commission. His room is on the level below this one, in the same spot, I think.
I wanted to ask about the people who work here, other than Mum.
Oh, well, I know a few of them. There's the nurses, Ted, who runs the shuttle, Devon the cook. Then there's Dr. Shen and... who is it? Dr. Alavi. And the director, of course, Mr. Pettigrew.
Is there anyone else?
Well, I'm not sure. I spend most of my time in this ward, which is only a section of the hospital. The nurses often have to rush off to the general ward when there's an emergency.
Thanks.
You're welcome, dear. It was like a little memory test.
I might go and have a look around.
Okay, then. I'll see you later, dear.
Ah, hello there. That's right, you're the Morris girl. And of course, that's why you're here. It all comes together.
What's coming together?
You haven't been told? Well, that's an interesting decision. In any case, if you've been kept in the dark, I'll have to do the same. Apologies, my dear. Now, your name, Prithee.
My name is Casey.
Casey, is it? Very well, very well. My name is Neil Avery. You might have heard of me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Come in. Have a seat.
Mr. Avery, did you know Joni?
Joni? Joni? Oh, yes, of course. Where is she? Have you seen her recently?
Do you know why she quit?
That's right. Well, I couldn't tell you why. She just up and left. Along with 3 of my books. I've been lending her spare copies of a few of my nascent works.
Do you know who would know more?
Oh, Esther, Mrs. Fitzgerald. She's sharp. She has certain uncanny abilities.
What abilities?
I think she'd prefer to induct you. I'll just say that I, for one, can vouch for Esther's astuteness.
Thanks, Mr. Avery.
Oh, not at all, my dear.
I might leave for the moment.
I see. Very well, my dear.
Before dinner last night, that is. So I tried to puzzle. It went off.
Mr. Fogg?
Right off. He was yelling, he was shouting, not very loudly, I suppose, but he clearly didn't believe a word I was saying.
I see.
He said horoscopes were nonsense. Can you believe it? Nonsense. I told him my horoscope has been accurate for 79 days. Consecutive. Then he said, well, I was just seeing what I wanted to see. And then I said, what about Nostradamus?
Yes.
Nostradamus, predicting the start of the First War and then the end of the Second. Well, I couldn't abide it, Mr. Bruce. Couldn't abide. I walked right off. Didn't even finish my peas. Mr. Bruce, you're a learned man. Continental man. You have faith in Nostradamus, of course.
Miss Fitzgerald?
I just, I know you believe me, but if I were you, I'd keep a lid on it around Mr. Fogg. That is, if you don't want your patients sorely tried.
Mrs. Fitzgerald,
What is it?
I must, rest.
Hi, Esther.
Who is there? You are not, a nurse.
I'm, Casey.
I am Mr. Bruce. Your message, if you'd like.
Do you know why Joni quit?
Joni?
The nurse, Joni.
Joni, it is familiar. I'm old. My memory.
That's fine.
I am sorry.
I wanted to ask you about the airship.
The Griffin, Isabella. I know some. I would voyage upon the Bella before the war when I was young. Perhaps ask me more after my rest.
Oh, okay.
The boy, Theodore, he knows much of the ship.
Where is he?
Perhaps the cafeteria.
Thanks, Mr. Bruce. I might leave you for now.
Very well.